Now, these counterfeit gospels, they can come in, right? And they're counterfeit. And if we start focusing on them, we can actually start believing them and living into them. And they're going to lead us astray. It's kind of funny. So me and the kids and Sarisa and her aunt, we went up to the Imax Theater up at the Science Center in Edmonton on Friday. And so we went around, we're looking at all the exhibits. It was super fun. We went into the planetarium and looked at the stars. Went into the, I forget what was the name of it, where it's all the body parts and stuff. We go into this and you're exploring the human anatomy. And it's funny, like they got this fart music machine. You can play that thing. And then over here, there's this big board where it says, smell this and guess what it is. And you can't really, there's a little tiny hole you can put your eye through and see what's in there. And it reveals what you're smelling. So you go and smell it, and you're like, oh! And then you look through the hole, and it's like this sweaty, nasty armpit. Oh! You know? And then over here, you go smell this one. Oh! You look, and there's like literally a dude's butt crack. And you're like, what? This place is crazy. Anyways, we were having a blast. And then we went up to the Imax Theater, and we're sitting in the top row, almost right in the center, like the best spot in the house. And we put on our 3D glasses, and we're watching this show on pandas. Okay? And there's this older gentleman, he's like mid-60s, early 70s, and he's hanging out with this young Asian gal over in China, and they're working on these pandas and stuff. And there's like all these amazing cinematic shots, like you can just imagine, of these pandas and these people talking and like zooming out and overhead shot, all this crazy stuff. And Cerisa's sitting there thinking to herself, what the heck? Look at these guys. They're in the middle of the forest, and there's no bugs. Yet here I am in Alberta. I got mosquitoes in front of my eyes. And she's like, she's doing this for a while, right? She's like, what the heck? We got mosquitoes in the IMAX, and there's no mosquitoes. Look, what's going on? Stinking Alberta. She's all cranky. And she elbows her aunt, and she's like, man, are the bugs bugging you too? She's like, yeah, they were until I realized it's actually on the movie, and they're just 3D. She's like, what? Takes her glasses off, and there are bugs on the screen? She thought they were real bugs, and she's getting all cranky about it? Right? They were counterfeit bugs. She thought they were real, and they weren't. So much so, they distracted her. She thought she was actually exerting energy on this fake stuff. This happens to us in our spiritual walk. It happens to us in our churches. Things come in that are false and fake, and we actually spend time and energy and effort on them. And it's distracting us from the things we should be spending time and energy and effort on. That's loving one another, loving Jesus, and loving Ponoka. If we're doing anything other than those three things, we've got it wrong. We're starting to become ingrown, inward looking, inward focused, and it's dangerous.